I just learned
Whoa,
that.
whoa, 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 whoa. Danny, calm yourself. We are starting our notes.
Hey, we got an answer.
Hey, so section 1.4, okay? Reminder, algebra 1, the top row, True for Tie Tuesday. I'll tell you guys that story in a little bit after we finish the section, okay? Finish 1.4, okay? So finish 1.4. So we're all in 1.4. I believe we made it 3 spots to this table, correct?
No, we made it 2.
You made it 2?
No, we
Well,
made 3.
most people's look like they have 3 on there, so it might just be a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute. I did the wrong thing.
You might be running on Rocky Mountain time just a little behind. Is this not? No.
It's not calibrated?
Is this not working again?
Oh.
Okay, no, it is.
You just press
Man, I just spent like a few hours with our tech guy, Mr. Schrader, like at the beginning of school, just to make sure this thing worked. So like, if it doesn't work, figure it out. Okay. Yeah. But we got it. So anyway, we had. What?
Yeah,
Yes.
sleep under the desk. How'd you get here so
Yeah,
fast?
do I have an air mattress? I just bought? No, okay. So, multiplicative identity. Okay, we talked about that. A times 1, any number times 1 is itself, right? Okay? And we have the property of 0. Multiplicative property of 0. Anything times 0 is 0, no matter what it is. Multiplicative inverse. Okay? Every number other than 0 has a reciprocal. Remember what the reciprocal is? That's like the reciprocal, okay? The flipped version of that fraction, okay? And the product of a number and its reciprocal is always 1. And we talked about the math behind that here, okay? When we take a over 1 times 1 over a, it ends up being a over a, which is just 1. If you also catch it, you could cross-simplify it. Unsimplify it early there, you might know it's cross-reduce, okay? I do not like the word cross-cancel. I don't like the word cancel. It's just inaccurate. Anyway, and so it ends up being 1 no matter what number it is, okay? You can have 1,242.8 and 1 over 1,242.8, and it would still just equal 1, okay? Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Commutative property of multiplication. We said the commutative property is the order, okay? So we're saying the order that we multiply things does not matter. So if we do A times B, that is the same thing as doing what times what?
B times A.
Boom, B times A. Excuse me. Okay, who wants to give me an example with numbers? Okay, go ahead, Cheyenne. 1 times 2 is the same thing as 2 times 1. Okay, what is 1 times 2? 2. What is 2 times 1? 2. Hey, is 2 the same thing as 2?
Whoa!
Boom! Okay, it is the same thing. The order in which we multiply does not matter. Is that true for division?
Yeah.
Let's raise that up.
Thank you.
No, it is not true for division, okay? Because if we take 9 divided by 3, we get 3. But if we take 3 divided by 9, we don't get 3, we get 1/3. It is not true for division, okay? So we get not true for division. Last one, associative property multiplication. Associative property dealt with what? It dealt with the parentheses. Very good, okay? So we're saying the way that we group them, the way we group them when we multiply doesn't change their product, okay? So if we have A times B in parentheses, and then times C, that's the same thing as A times B times C, with the B and the C in the parentheses. We're saying it's going to be the same thing, mathematically equivalent.
Yeah, you dropped it.
Press F in the chat.
Huh?
It's a meme. Press F to hear text.
Oh, I think I can hear you.
What?
So does my mom. She asked me a question and I say something, but she like repeats the exact opposite. My mom. Every single time.
Maybe she does it to mess with
No, it's so annoying. I can never hear her.
you. Maybe she does it to mess with you.
I
Because it
just
works.
act like I have things wrong.
My mom gets mad when I ask
I
her
just
something.
act like
Okay.
I have things wrong.
What?
Okay, everybody quit roasting Jason.
Not roasting James. My mom has hearing impairment. Yeah, she wears hearing aids. She's wearing hearing aids all my life.
My mom's getting really old, so I think she's getting that one thing like where you get memory loss.
I don't think she's getting
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
You don't have
Hey, touch back up here, touch back up here, touch back up here, touch back up here, touch back up here. Okay, can I get somebody to propose 3 different numbers? Okay, Dylan, give me 3 numbers.
83,
No.
98.
Single single digit numbers. Come
Dang
on.
it.
Okay, Nectaria.
Alright, 1, 1, 1.
Nope, Nectaria got it now.
9 times 7 times 6.
Okay, 9 times 7 times 6, those are still big, but that's okay. And that'd be the same thing as 9
7 times 6.
times 7 times 6, okay? So which one we do first is what's going to be changed here, okay? The order of the numbers did not change. Where the parentheses are is what changed, okay? So on this left side, we would do 9 times 7 first. What is 9 times 7?
63.
Okay,
Yeah.
63. And now we take that times 6. Thanks a lot, guys, okay? And we take 9 times 7 times 6. So we do the 7 times 6 first. What is 7 times 6? 42, okay? So, see, that would be 378.
Yeah, those are big numbers. Oops.
And that'd also be 378. So
Okay,
they
we go for
do end up being the
not
same,
mine. That's
okay?
me.
Good thing I'm a math teacher. Okay? 378 is the same thing as 378. So it does work out, right? It would have worked out with any numbers, even the ridiculous numbers that Dylan was trying to give you, okay? Questions on that? Okay. Is this much different than what we just did with the addition ones? No. Okay, so let's flip the page real quick. Okay, let's practice this, okay? Let's practice this.
Are you?
I want you guys to practice the, actually, it's not really good, okay? I want y'all over to do the odds, okay? You 6, do the odds, okay? And then you 6 are going to do the evens, okay?
There's no problem.
By yourselves. Good question, okay? So I want you 6 individually to do the odds. You 6 individually to do the evens, okay?
Okay.
Gucci gang.
Got it. Oh, no. This number's weird.
Thanks. Also, which one of y'all put my dad push this on your Snapchat?
What? I think it was. Oh, it was
I
Zach.
called out. It was Zach. Are you guys just blaming him since he's not here?
No, he
No, it was
actually.
my
Yes,
fault.
Why did you get in trouble for it?
Oh.
Yeah, they yelled at you and hit your wrist. Don't do it.
Yeah. Bad, Mr. Collins, bad, no. Yeah, no, like Mr. Howerson is dragging me into his office by me here. He's like, don't you do like. No, he'd probably think that'd be like weird flex, but okay.
And then he's like, do it, you won't.
Like bet.
Do it, you won't.
No, I had a student in another class yesterday. Be like, so what's this dad push-up I saw on Snapchat the other day?
And then like, about that.
And I was like,
Can't see it.
Okay, let me warm up again. Let me stretch because I'm old. So I had to do that. My advanced stage.
You should do it again, you won't.
No, I don't.
When's your birthday?
I don't have one.
Yeah, you
I
do.
was never given one,
Fine.
so I didn't earn it.
You
You get to earn your birthday. That's what
I
parents
didn't
do.
earn mine.
Mine.
Mine still.
Sucker.
What did it say? No, I ain't what you said.
It's okay. It wasn't important.
Okay. Par for course. What? These might need a nice mic later.
Why?
You know what? Yes.
What?
You got like
Your chicken sounds so good right now.
Popeyes. I had pork chops last night for dinner. It was good.
I
I
have pork
made it.
chops tonight. Okay,
I know,
okay. Make
it's
sure we're
really
finishing up
gross.
though. Make sure we're finishing up what we're doing, okay?
Why are the words so
Yo,
long?
Ray. You're not doing the left side, you're doing the odds.
Yeah, odds.
No, I told you you never did it.
Oh! Thank you.
I thought these were all odds for some reason.
They're
way too early in the
Big
morning.
oof, big oof.
Well,
The words are so long. Okay, I forgot what I'm doing now.
I might as well do it all because I just did that.
Oh, I just cracked my back. What are we doing? I don't know. I don't know either.
You're just like spacing off.
Oh no, I'm done.
No, but like, were you spacing off?
Oh no, I was looking at Presley.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like you were like acting like you were looking at somebody, like no. I was looking over like nobody's looking at you.
Yeah, I click on her
She
spot.
was just like awkward.
Wow. That was very
And
awkward.
I don't know, Mr. Carlson is me.
I have learned from that. Considering that day that I got did it.
I have learned from that.
No, you didn't say I'm.
I know.
Yeah,
see,
I didn't
tried
say
to do that
I.
too. That's he didn't say I, and I was like, oh. You know what my favorite word is? Oh. I love that word. And oops. No, it's oh.
What? Literally 3 of my classes have
And
taught my
oopity.
What? And I oops.
Are you a Visco person?
Oh no, my head
Dude,
flashed.
I didn't even realize my dad was saying that last
Dude,
night.
mine's all cut
I
up.
didn't know because my mom.
And I just got it.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, so Hannah, you dogs. What's this first one? Yeah, the multiplicative property of 0. Okay? And all you guys shorten it down to mult for multiplication.
Oh.
Prop of 0, okay? It's a multiplicative property of 0 because that says anything you multiply by 0 is 0,
Wait, I knew
always.
that. Why did I put it down?
Okay, Matthew, you did the evens. What's the second one? Multiplicative inverse. Once again, I'll be okay with doing the mult inverse, okay?
Ready to put inverse?
I don't know how I feel about that one, Chief.
And whoa, I'm a cheat now.
Because we have an additive inverse as well, okay? And they're different. Because is the additive inverse the reciprocal too? No, the additive inverse is like the negative of the number. Okay? Okay. Hey, back to odds, okay? Hitting Ray up here with number 3. You have it? Gotcha. Commutative property, okay? And I'm okay with you just calling this one the commutative property or just commutative because even though we have one for addition and multiplication both, this is the same property either way. Because you're not changing the number, you're not changing what numbers you use, you're just changing the order regardless. Whereas like the inverse, we it's a different number as the inverse. Commutative is just saying you can change the order. So it's the commutative property in general. Okay. Hey, number 4, okay, Serenity, I'm gonna hit you up with this one. Yes, the other Serenity. Very good. The multiplicative property of 0, okay? Multiplicative property of 0 there.
Dude, I was thinking that same thing, like malt.
What? Malt at
Okay.
GQ. Like malt?
Hitting up with the odd. Hitting back up with the odd. I'm gonna go with Chase on this one, okay? So number 5, Chase, what'd you get? Boom, I agree. It's the associative property there, okay? It's changing how we group and the order didn't change for the parentheses did. Okay? Question on number 5. Okay, number 6, I'm gonna hit up Levi.
My boy.
Yep, it's the multiplicative identity, okay? Multiplicative identity. Anything times 1 is what it was originally. That's kind of like the change of clothes thing I was talking about the other day, okay? You guys see me in street clothes, compared to my normal dress clothes that wear here to school? I'm still the same Mr. Costle, okay? I know, weird. What? No. Okay. I got asked yesterday too, no. Okay?
What do you ask?
Yes, you can call me by my first name. I said no.
But you're not in school though.
No.
No, that's so weird.
See. I honestly, I tried calling one of my high school teachers by their first name like 2 years after I graduated, did it once, never again.
Do you
It felt
call your
so
mom
wrong.
by her first name when she's not at home?
Yeah. Well, I don't. Well, actually, I do.
I know, if I get lost in the
That's different when you're trying to do
When
it.
she's walking and she like, when I'm saying mom and she's just walking, I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
I'll say if you said like mom like 7 times, then at that point, you hit the barrier, first name's coming out.
That's
Okay,
that's
number
you know.
7 here, number 7 back to the odds, okay? Dylan hitting you up for this one.
It's associated.
It is associative. Ooh. Press F in the chat, okay? 8. 4 times 1 equals 4. Presley. Yeah, it'd be the multiplicative identity. Very good. Anything times 1 is itself. Okay? If it doesn't change what the number was, it's an identity one. If it doesn't change what the number was, it's the identity. Okay? Number 9. Okay, Danny.
Inverse.
What was the first word?
Multiplicative.
Multiplicative?
Yeah.
Multiplicative. Inverse. Any number times its reciprocal is 1. Okay? So whenever you go back to the identity, you're doing the inverse. Whenever you get back to the identity, you're going back to the inverse. Hey, notice, the original number is 1 over a. The reciprocal of that is just a. Could we also call that a over 1 if we really wanted to?
Yes. If
Sure.
you really want.
But you don't have to.
Well, we don't.
You could. It'd be maybe a peculiar flex. Okay? Going back to the evens. Maddox can hang up for this one. Commutative property. Very good. We're changing the order there. And I, oop. Okay. Okay. Any questions on that class? Okay, here's what we're going to do, okay? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pass out a worksheet for this one. Okay, we're going to work on that for a short little bit. It's about the same, it's essentially like the same worksheet that you guys just turned in, okay?
Oh,
Was that worksheet too bad?
Yeah, it was way too hard. Writing down
Okay.
words and stuff.
You're going to make my eyes stay in the back of my head from how hard I'm going to roll them. Okay?
Oh.
Did your mom ever say that? Your eyes are going to get stuck like that if you roll your eyes.
She probably
She
would
was
slap you. Dude, chicken nuggets are good though. I'm gonna blame chicken nuggets.
Drop it.
And oops, goose. You know that one
I'll just
SpongeBob?
read
You
it.
know that one SpongeBob episode where they did like the funny faces and then he got stuck like that?
Yeah, I used to be so scared to
Oh, the SpongeBob?
This is,
Yeah.
okay, hey, so, this is the homework, okay? This has a front and a back, okay? This is a front and a back, okay? And there's some multiple choice on here too, okay? This one, first 5 are matching, okay? Then you have 6 through 10, which are multiple choice. Those are gonna take a little bit of thinking, okay? And then 11 through 15 are like the ones we just did, okay? I'm gonna give you guys, let's go with about 10 minutes to work on this, okay? It's about 10 minutes to work on this, and then we're gonna jump back into some notes with section 1.5, okay? Gucci gang, Gucci gang. If you guys want to pop in some music real quick, feel free to do that. Don't let your phone be a distraction. Don't take too long to set aside music, okay? I will be playing some back there as well. Bangers only, of course.
Bangers?